Good morning, everyone. Dear colleagues, firstly, on behalf of the company, I express my appreciation to all of you for your keen interest in this launch of our MSc Group values. Celebrations such as this one keeps everyone energized and passionate about all aspects of the business. Defining group values will explain the culture we have right now and what changes we need to bring to create the culture we desire. Today and this week marks the official launch of our values. And this is truly a wow moment. This is truly a wow moment for all of us. The values are, we are a family company, we have passion, we are in continuous evolution, we care for people, we believe in equal opportunities. We all know and live these values already, and they are displayed in MSc businesses around the world, just as they are at Msc Shipamanagement. They are the values of the entire MSc group. It is a great occasion to be a part of a worldwide celebration at MSc and to consider that across the globe, our colleagues are celebrating the same. We are very much aware of the MSc family concept, and indeed we are a family company. The engagement of the founding family is at the heart of MSc's core values, providing a sense of belongingness to all employees, sharing the family's entrepreneurial spirit leads our people to act proactively, courageously, and responsibly in the best interest of MSc's stakeholders. Our core values shape our culture and define the character of our company. They guide and show us how to behave and make decisions. They are fundamental to our operations. We are a family company. Culture is formed and built over the years and starts from the founder of the company. In our case, taking name of Captain Aponte itself brings passion in mind. Taking MSc name brings image of security, growth, opportunities. It instills pride in us. Over the years, values, beliefs, behavior, symbol adopted by the founders have shaped and influenced our organization's culture and influenced the behavior of people on the day-to-day basis. We have passion. The value, we have passion, corresponds to our employees' motivation to work together with passion, enthusiasm, strive for excellence, and deliver higher performance results. Passion is also what drives innovation. It makes us strive to think out of the box and think differently. We all know that when we are passionate about something, we put in so much of effort into working towards that passion or ambition that we ensure that we get it. We are in continuous evolution. We not only transport goods, we connect people and continents, remaining committed and loyal to our customers and partners despite natural disasters, political instabilities, and wars. We do not simply generate jobs. We create opportunities and career paths, especially in developing and least developed countries, providing our employees with safe working conditions as well as means to improve their living standards. Our spirit is to create dignity and pride through the continuous improvement of our workforce's professional skills. We do not just comply with environmental regulations, but we genuinely care for the environment, and it is a constant priority in our strategic planning. Our tradition, expertise, professionalism, and ambition drive the company's fast and sustainable growth. We care for people. Growing and developing our people is an integral part of our company's culture, as at MSc, we believe that people are the most important factor in our organization's performance. Almost all companies today have the same access, same system, and same technology, but it is the people that creates the difference in shaping the future of the organization. Organization's ability to sustain extraordinary efforts depends on the people, their talent, expertise, their ability to innovate, and their commitment and contribution to company success. We all know that one behaves, one performs, and one delivers as they are treated. At MSc, we believe in our people's ability. We care for people. This power of expectations make people deliver superior performances. At MSc, we go an extra mile to value our people, treat them right, and this results in a highly engaged team ready to take on any challenges. We have numerous examples where people have performed and achieved goals which were considered impossible, but was possible due to the expectation that they could deliver it and received all support from the seniors. This is where the active involvement of our founder, Aponte family, and their charismatic leadership makes all the difference and keeps us motivated. We all feel empowered and responsible. We believe in equal opportunities. While we are a family company, value remains central to our vision and mission. The other ones reflects MSc's commitment to find the most innovative solutions, to embrace changes while respecting the environment, populations, and the marine environment. Through the value, we believe in equal opportunities. We stress our strong engagement to promote non-discrimination practices in our recruitment procedures and career paths for all our staff around the world. Despite the recent tough market conditions in our industry, MSc has continued to invest in modern green fleet, which continues to meet the needs of a successful and growing shipping line. MSc manages and maintains its fleet with a clear focus on energy efficiency, enabling us to facilitate global trade in a sustainable and environmental friendly way. Our high standards in ship management continue to attract seafarers to join our company and take up the world of opportunities we offer sailors seeking an exciting, fulfilling, and secure marine career. At MSc, we believe in organic growth, and this gives people an opportunity to grow and advance. at MSc, we always have new challenges which makes us grow professionally and keep motivated. MSc Group Values will be launching very soon, and recently a corporate video on the group values has been filmed and expected to be shown during coming weeks. So you will be invited to see the videos. What is worth noticing is that the 10 core values that we had listed at MSc Ship Management 4 years back exactly portray our MSc Group values. We must display these values in everything we do, as many of us do already, and seek inspiration from them in our daily activities. Let's mark month of September in your calendar, as we will celebrate month of September as Values Celebration Month each year. I would like our Group Managing Director to come and grace the great occasion. Thanking you for now. Seeing you soon.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, a big congratulations for the huge and the timely turnout, you know. I was also before 10:45, actually. And I think this is really a wow moment that we are part of this MSc Group Values launch. And we feel even more pride that this is an initiative that we took even 4 years back. And when we had a discussion briefly in Geneva, it was Mr. Diego Ponte. He says, Prabhat, your team is already ahead of us. So for you, it is going to be very easy to launch and inculcate. So a big thank you to all of you. I recall that we had a lot of number of people from this room that when we had our values, mission, and vision workshop in the AMATHUS workshop, and then we had concluded. And it is such a pride to see the 10 core values that was listed for MSc Ship Management exactly portrays the MSc Group values. So this shows the communication, how closely we are involved with the founding family, and how closely we are transmitting the culture, the concept, and the strategy of our family. And I would like to say, give a big thank you to all of you for this, you know, because it is not alone, it is a great teamwork, actually. So before we come to the values, I think there is also one reason to celebrate, and this would not happen if we did not build our processes, systems, daily working lives, right from how we treat a person to come to this number of 200 that we have already surpassed. This is a great achievement. Seldom a company you find has grown from being wound up to become a 200 shipping company, you know, 200 old ships. And we have more, you know, I mean, I don't have the exact number to give it to you, but we could have another 14, 15 new building joining our fleet in the next year or more. We will always have the new challenges, you know. And this exactly portrays we have a passion. Somebody can do it, we can do it better. And this because of you. So now, like Nita mentioned, that each company today has nearly the same access, you know. I mean, every company needs a strategy because this is what is the competitive game plan, how they want to. Second comes the execution. And this is where we believe that we are a master of the executions, you know. Because if Mr. Ponte makes a decision, before it is circulated worldwide, we are ready to take the action. And this is where MSc is really fast in executing the decisions. And we have our own KPIs and objectives to make sure that we try to improve on our execution level. Then, of course, every company needs a finance, which thanks to the great reputation of MSc, and probably the only company in the last 47 of your existence who has never defaulted in any payments. And this is the reason that, you know, people are ready to give us the money to invest their money. And we have a room to select. And the fourth most important is the people. This is exactly what Nita was mentioning. And I would like you to open the G cards that you received. And just if you see the back of the message of the G card, if you open, it is the message from Captain Ponte himself. You don't have to unfold, it is on the back of the card. And it just simply says, we are a family company with a family spirit, and our people are key to our success. We don't need anything else to be told how valuable the people are to us. So this is exactly what makes the difference, and this is what has made the difference. So everybody working for MSc is adding to its brand value. Everybody working for us is basically our brand ambassador. And when we have achieved so much, the more responsible it becomes, we have to be more accountable. So all of us have to be accountable to the company for these values, vision and mission. And we have to be like a acting guide also, that if we see some of our colleagues getting astray or for any reason that they are deviating, it is our duty to ensure that they remain on the correct path. There have been some examples that we have not compromised if somebody has consistently trying to deviate from the value. This is something that we will never compromise, and this is something, the values we will always stand by, not only in the good time, but also in the bad time, because this is when the bad times means when the timing is tough, we have, the freight rate is low, we have to maintain the ships, we have to keep the crew motivation level high. So we are not going to compromise with the values that has built MSc. So this is something, our foundation, we will never, maybe we will find to economize in a different manner, but we will never compromise with the values come what may. We will have a freight rate high or freight rate low, it does not matter. This is exactly what is a message from the Captain Ponte himself, and this is what all of us have to do, always. To always follow the values come what may. There can be no exceptions, not for me, not for you, not for anybody working worldwide MSc. So if you have any impression or any finding something like this, please report to your managers. We have a big reporting channel. There'll be a big reporting channel launched this year so that people don't have to even write the emails, and then you can say that I find this is being not followed in the company. It is against our values, and we have a team that will follow it immediately basis. So this is something that is we need to be really proud of. To give you a simple, you have been given a G card so that you can keep in the pocket, and if you have any doubt, if a manager gave you instructions, if I gave you instructions, if anybody gave you instruction which is in conflict with the values, you have a complete indemnity to deviate from these decisions. Nobody can deviate from these values. If you are making a decision in your daily life which is against this, the value that we care for people, it is not allowed to be done. So this is why it has been given. So please go through it till the time it is really inculcated in your brain and in your daily activity. And we have to, we're doing a lot of communication in launching the group values, because it is not a one-time affair. It is something we want to see on a daily basis. I think it is already from the January that we have already launched this group values, and we were probably the only one in the whole MSc group permitted to do this, because we are already quite advanced on our values launch in the past. We have a tradition that when we run our technical management meeting, Thursday meeting, that we start by reciting our values by different people. And I would like to see that every internal meeting we do, every face-to-face meeting we do, it does not matter it is a Thursday meeting, it could be a simple departmental meeting or something like this, you must start by reciting these 5 core values, because the more we will talk about it, the more you will read it, the more you will start believing in it, and then more you will start following in it. So I would like to really request no exceptions, all the internal meeting, and if we have to transmit these values to also everybody who is working for us, whether it is our crew members, whether it is our suppliers, or we have a meeting. So it would be a good idea to always start our meeting by reciting these 5 core values. It's so simple to recite. Can I ask all of you just to recite these 5 core values with us? So we always start with, we are a family company. Can we? We have a passion. We are in continuous evolution. And we believe in equal opportunities. So thank you very much. And again, a big congratulations to, we care for people, of course. Thank you. And So again, big congratulations to all of us for this event. And this is something, the event was marked and organized in this manner to highlight the importance this day has. We could have this event even in the office in a different manner, but probably it would not convey the importance that group wants to convey in a manner. So please remember this day. And again, it is our responsibility that we leave these values in our daily working life, whether we are going for a job interview, you're hiring people, something. Maybe he is the best person professionally, but he does not believe in the values, we should not hire him. So it is very important that we try to bring the values in our daily working life in a different manner, how we are talking about the people, how we are respecting the people, how we are hiring the people, even in the performance conversation, because somebody can be very good, but he does not believe, he does not follow, he does not care for people, he does not talk. So these are the things that we have to really bring in to make sure that we follow the Aponte family's vision and leave these values in our daily working life. Thank you very much. I'm counting on you.
We have 2 mics, and I would request that you have to speak something. This is a wow moment for all of us. And Bambos and Andreas is there. He will bring you the microphone in front of you. I would like to ask some of you to come forward and share what each value means to you. So let's talk about, we are a family company. So please come forward and talk about how you feel that we are a family company. Can we say together at the loud moment, we are a family company? We are a family company.
Good morning, everyone. I'm sure today everyone is extremely happy. Above all, that we recognize, we are being recognized, and what values we have been cultivating all throughout our life in MSc are being really recognized by the top management, by the owners, what we have cultivated and nourished all throughout. Personally, as Nita said, I have to speak about family. I got a call way back in 1st of October 2004 from Mr. Jha. You want to come to Hong Kong? I said yes. When? Tomorrow? No. Okay, next week, 6th October, I was in Hong Kong. Then next time again, in October, I got a call, let's go to Cyprus. Okay, let's go. And we are here. So this is I am talking about myself personally, that my journey is exactly a family. It started with the family, like a family. There was no questions asked, no doubts raised, and absolute trust and honesty in whatever we spoke. So the whole foundation of our family is also lying in this, the core value, that we trust each other. We work for each other. We work for the company and we work for each other, because people matter the most. And when we trust each other so much that we work for our colleagues, then we get the values which keep on cultivating. The passion keeps on increasing. We have seen passionate moments, I think, almost every day, or if very high passionate moments have come in our lives. I am talking about the life in our company, in MSc. We have seen very difficult moments. We have seen very difficult moments, very challenging moments. Every challenging moment was an opportunity. This is what our family culture is. The family has bonds like chemical bonds. And our chemistry is so strong that our bonds cannot be broken, whatever is the situation. Because we get support. This is the family, the value of the family. And that is how this family culture has come up so strongly that in every moment, every time, every discussion, every meeting, this comes out. Because when somebody has a problem, another one is ready to say, okay, I will help you. Let us do it like this. Okay, sometimes we will get shouting, sometimes we will get something else. But okay, fine, that is part of the game. That is what we care about. Like our own family, we shout on our kids and we fight with our wives all the time. But there are some moments which cannot be, which cannot be. And you can see family, so many people, our own people are employed in this company. And this is our basic, that Captain Aponte says, first we employ our own people. We always give priority to our own people. This comes only because we are by nature, by core, by our roots, our foundations. We are really working like a family. And all that passion, loving the people, evolution is more related to keeping ourselves up to date with the market. But rest everything out of these 5 values are related to people. And people is nothing but families. So I am really, really happy today that all this has been recognized. And there is no better way to express my happiness better than laughing myself out. Not only smiling like air hostesses, but by laughing, really laughing. I want to really laugh today. I want to say, ha, 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 ha. Exactly. I didn't hear anything from here. Louder. Yeah, ha, 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 ha. This is what you express yourself by how somebody will know. Today is like a birthday, birthday for a really next era of the people and the family values and all this passion. From today onwards, like Neeta said, we will celebrate September as a month of the values. This is a birth. So really, this will definitely, we will make it an event every month, every year, sorry. It could be every month also. But I am really, really happy. And from the bottom of my heart, today we have seen very difficult, like I said earlier, we have seen difficult situations, confidence, commitments. We had earlier cases when we had Dennis case, when we did something miraculous to bring a vessel out of the water. Then we became experts in bringing the vessels out of water. And then to make them really like a Ferrari. Our Napoleon Bonaparte, we converted into Rhapsody, which actually, first voyage itself, we were told that we will have only 1,000 passengers on board, and we had 2,500 on board, and still waiting outside to come on board. And we went at 22 knots, which was not expected with this vessel. So we broke all the records which they could even imagine, or anybody could even imagine in the entire MSc. And that is what, and I remember all those moments. It was so tough and challenging. This is only one out of hundreds and thousands of challenging opportunities, I would say, challenging opportunities, which we faced together as a family. So thanks to Mr. Jha, and thanks to Neeta, thanks to Captain Aponte, thanks to the entire team I have been working with, thanks to my wife for the last 5 years. I really feel proud to be standing here today and speaking with all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ravi. And now I would like to bring you forward more, if you can speak about MSc, a family company.
Good morning, everyone. I feel very proud to be standing here on this historical moment. It's a great thing for all of us that the group values are being launched, and it's a matter of a big pride for all of us that we are fully aligned. Actually, 4 years back, we did the workshop, and exactly on these lines, we had built our vision and mission and the values. For me, I will also say that I joined MSc, exactly 20 years back. I started sailing on MSc vessels. And all these years, such a long time, would not have been possible if I was not feeling part of the family every day. Even today, when I see a MSc ship or I see a MSc container, it gives some, it's a strange feeling that you get that I cannot explain. The passion is still there. The moment you see the ships, the moment you see the containers, it gives you something. So I feel very thankful also to the entire MSc family, Captain Aponte, Mr. Jha to bring me here. And we just feel that we have to just continue in this way and feel a part of MSc every day. Thank you.
Who else can come forward and talk about we are in continuous evolution?
Before we go to continuous evolution, I thought I probably might summarize the passion and the family culture that we have. I've been in MSc for more than nearly 16 years, I would say. And family culture has engraved in me from the MSc, actually. And this is how I want to like to summarize the engraving of the family and summarize the passion. Is that for me, personally, when I wake up in the morning, I'm very excited to go to office and work with my family colleagues. And at the end of the day of the work, I'm excited to go home to my family. So that is what MSc has engraved in me. So both ways, family is important, even in the work, and more so, it's led. This example has been led by Mr. Aponte. And this I've seen over the years that they care for the family, they care for the family culture in the company. And it has been more so realized after coming to Cyprus by Mr. Jha and Nita, how they reflect as a family, not only in the office, but in their personal life as well. So how important is family? So I think this is what I want to summarize, saying that when you wake up in the morning, you should be excited to go to work. And when at the end of the day, you should be excited to go to office. This is the culture the office has created, the company has created for us, and we be proud of it, and I am proud of it as well.
Who else can come forward? Yes. Yuri. Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Actually, I will tell you, we are talking about the family, but family always creates from something. Sometimes something burns. For the time of MSc, for these almost 18 years, I remember how the Hong Kong office was created and was growing. How the MSc, the agency in Ukraine was created and was growing, plus cruises in Ukraine were created and growing. I was actually creating office in Odessa for cruises and for the cargo, together with my bed matches. Plus I came here. Plus I remember the times when the MSc was trying to do something first without having experience of breaking ice. They were sending ships to St. Petersburg without knowing how this actually process works. They were actually giving us trust and sending us with the vessels, let's say, full of cargo. No, from the beginning, not full of cargo. From the beginning, only creating the name there. And I saw how actually the risks the MSc was taking actually was coming back as the value also, I remember the time when we were running the vessels to Russia, let's say 1, 2, 3 containers on board. Shortly after 7 months or 6 months, when we proved that during the winter we can bring let's say not in schedule, almost in schedule, yeah, the vessels with the cargo, people in Russia, in Finland, in Latvia, Estonia, they were actually bringing more and more every day. And I remember the time when we start canceling the cargo, I mean the bookings, and we could not roll over, we had big rollover. So it's actually happened during the very short time. Plus, I remember the time when, again, we were getting the ships, which actually was difficult to find the good ships, and they were within short time. And I remember Mr. Jha was my superintendent at the time. I remember time Lizelot, Hina. And from zero, these ships, I mean, they're from zero, like, technically wise, yeah, they became very quickly actually brilliant ships, which actually were overtaking the icebreakers. Icebreakers were not able to break the ice, and okay, taking some risks, whatever, maybe bypassing some time logic. Without logic, we were actually following the, again, schedules, whatever. Plus, last thing I want to tell, we are talking about the family, but we, and Mr. Tandon said, actually, our family is not only we are here, colleagues, whatever, we actually have to remember and to tell thank you very much to our family. We have patient also here, and they have patient here. By saying us goodbye very early in the morning, and waiting long day, and let's say seeing us very late evening, plus from time to time, regularly, yeah, from time to time, I mean every night we receive the telephone calls. It means these telephone calls not only wake up us, but wake up everybody in the house. They have also patient waiting us, agreeing with the each and every whatever disturbances we are creating to them. And I believe this, let's say, event not only for us, but for our families too. I believe everybody will be agree for this, with this, yeah?
Good morning, and we are family. I have just a small thing to say. I think the best evidence that we are a family is not only we or I as an individual, but even our family members are part of the MSc family. And I can just narrate a small story, which I have narrated a few days back also, which says that we are a family. One day, I mean 2-3 months back, my 5-year-old daughter was reading some MSc magazine, and I was ready to come back after the lunch to the office, and she stopped me, and she asked, "You know why MSc chose you?" I said, "Why?" "Because the best dads are in MSc." And this statement really stuck to me. And I'm sure one day will come, they will say best moms are also in MSc. And I'm looking forward to these things. So I don't need any more evidence that we are a family. When they see any MSc container, they scream MSc, MSc, MSc. So it means we don't have to say anything. The evidence is everywhere. We are part of MSc. We are a family. Thank you.
Please come forward, speak.
Yeah, good morning, all of you. Actually, this family culture in MSc makes us so passionate to think out of blue. The people where they stop to think, we start to think from there. And that has been taught from our top management. I mean, there is, message in the air that in the peer group companies that how MSc is growing. Because of these values only. We bank on our values, we believe in our values, which has been embedded in our blood. And now, that's why we are excelling in our peer group. So I'm really proud to be a part of this moment when we are launching our group values, and we are aligned with the values since the last 4 years under the guidance of Mr. Jha. And thank you very much to give this moment for us. Thank you, sir.
Hello, everyone. Okay, when I came to MSc, that was 4 years back. Is it okay now? It was difficult to adjust. And why it was difficult? Because I was coming from a German company. And the truth is that I was watching each other, talking to each other as a family. So that was something new to me. And I said it's too good to be true. So later on, I realized that, yes, this is the company's values. That is what I have now, and I have to, go with it. So I realized that even the smallest position in the company, the top management will give attention and will care for each and everyone. So that is very important. And I see that the team values, the people are so important in the company that makes us strive for the best and for excellence. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. So I will share my feelings. I just wrote down so that I don't forget the words. MSc and family are synonymous. As a family company, MSc brings us all the noble elements. For example, respect, acceptance, consideration, appreciation, listening, openness, affection, empathy, and love towards all fellow beings. So the 5 company values are most important for us to live by and are our way of life. Since I came here, I became the part of family in Cyprus. And I was just surprised how the passion was developed in me, which was not there. Maybe it was less. But then I went back, did some research. So it is because of the family culture. Everybody is taken care of like a family, and it gives us time to focus on our work, and it creates a passion. Thank you to all the family members for the love. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, congratulations to all of us. And I have also written something down. So our group values basically are an integrated part of our day-to-day professional and personal life. Each value speaks loudly about MSc culture and secret of our success. Our group values inspire us to be more passionate about what we do, to be more committed, to be more innovative and challenging, to be caring, to be loyal to the company and work for company interest, to be more dedicated and feel the sense of belongingness, to feel proud of what we do and who we are, and to work for continuous growth of the company. Basically, to conclude, our core values keeps us afloat and lead us to sail through rough seas successfully. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to share with all of you my experience working in MSc, already 13 years almost. So as Mr. Jazz says, numbers speak by itself. As me, I think many of us are being with this company for such a long time that only a family company can have this, not only from the staff ashore, but also being in the crewing department, I must say, from the staff on board, and our retention rate says that our crew feel good to be with us. And it's also this that reflects the way we care about people, the same way the company care about us, we care about our staff on board. And finally, I also would like to say about the opportunities this company is giving us. Personally, from my experience as well, I was given the opportunity to work with the cruises And this also gave me a lot of evolution as a human being, my career, and I appreciate this. And I believe many of the colleagues here also feel the same way about the way this MSc company let us grow. So thank you for this.
Good noon to everyone. It's about the MSc family. Mr. Jha was technical manager that time when I was sailing in 2005, and he has recognized me on ship during sailing. And I will only say how the family culture has been developed from the ship. Now we have maximum retention in the market on ships also, 98% or 96%. It is only because Mr. Jha and our MSc is giving full opportunity to the crew and everyone as a part of MSc family. And I have been recognized, maybe many of us has been recognized from the ship, and we are here since 2005 in MSc. This is also shows MSc family. And thanks to everyone, just to my feeling is this one. Thank you.
Yes, good morning. Coming to evolution of company, because it was a few words said a lot about family culture. Evolution of company, all of us, we see basically on daily basis or maybe monthly basis, all of us, we see developments which going on in our office, MSc developments, all of us, we know from news, from these magazines. So MSc is company which continuously growing in number of vessels and cargo carriage, but in addition to this, we know developments of company in many other aspects, like technical projects, which we're doing, and to comply with regulations, to improve quality of company, and we see continuous developments. We cannot compare if I started from beginning, moving from DFM. So if we look at our office only, we cannot compare these two companies, which was what was DFM doing and how was doing, and quality of job and everything, and what is become now this company where we work. So we are part of, it is honor, and we are proud to be part of company which developing so fast and so great. So it is honor and proud to be part of this process and launching of new group values. I believe will give more energy and more power to this development and to this process. All of us being part of this family and part of this process should contribute and will, of course, contribute, I'm sure, to bring more benefits and give outcome of everybody, to bring more power for this development of company, for this continuous evaluation process, which is also mentioned in one of company group values. That's it. Thank you.
Good morning, all. Today is a great day as we celebrate the event of the launch of MSc Group Values with all our colleagues around the world in the MSc family. And in fact, all of these 5 values we are already practicing in our company today. I joined MSc Ship Management 5 years ago. I'm proud to be part of the family, and I'm treated with respect as a person and not as a number, as I've been in previous companies. Everyone has given me the support and appreciation, particularly Mr. Prabhaja and Mrs. Neetaja. MSc not only cares for people within the organization, but also all around the world. Our group executive captain, our group executive chairman, Captain Aponte, has closely followed up on several of our projects, and this gives us the inspiration and work passionately to make the impossible possible. In the last 5 years, the vessel managed by Msc Ship Management has almost doubled. This shows a continuous evolution. I've learned a lot in all these 5 years, and there's a lot of sharing, training amongst our colleagues who have expertise in different fields, and that particularly Thursday presentations is one unique in the whole industry. Our executive chairman's family are all dedicated to the group, as well as many employees. Their families are also working within the group. Our wives and children are invited to family get-togethers. The family culture is embedded in the company values. And many of us have honor of having the names of our children on the MSc ships. This also shows about the family culture as well as the equal opportunities we have in the company. Thank you.
Who else would like to come forward and speak about we have passion, or we are in continuous evolution, we care for people? Let's talk. How do we care for people? Let's talk about it. And I want from other side, if you would like to say few words.
Good afternoon, all. So about the family culture, everybody explained. Now I will tell how MSc care for people. In India, we have last year we had a Chennai flood situation where MSc has contributed a lot. This year I was in Kerala. I saw again very bad situation with the flood, so people were suffering. So I heard from Mrs. Neetaja that from our vessels they have contributed about $100,000 plus from the office also they have contributed a lot. So this shows how we care for people when the people are in real need. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Maybe a lot of people don't know me. I'm a new family member of MSc. So I would like to say one thing, just a small example. Yesterday, a friend of mine came to MSc. He was joining a vessel. I met him after 10 years. So I brought him to our office. I made him sit with me because I wanted to drop him to his hotel. So when I went back to the hotel, he was telling me that you're working for so late and how is the culture here. I said, you see one thing, that my boss and my GM, they're still sitting with me and they're supporting me. They will support you all the time. So you will know one thing, that we will care for you on the vessel. The same way they're caring for us. So I am in good hands. So that is in a one way I thought it's a way that I can tell him that we care for people. It might not be a very good example, but then I think it fits the bill right now. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. I'm joining from 10 years. I'm with MSc. Okay, company looks very well. Give good opportunities for everyone, and I think so. We are continuous to be proud of MSc. Thank you.
Good morning. I would like to say something. I did not prepare anything, and I think in a family you are allowed to say anything without any preparation or much thoughts the last night or even today when I am sitting and listening to everyone. But I thought I should be speaking something, that's why I'm here. As Riddhi said, we are in the right hands. For me, when I left sailing, it was very important that the area which I am going to, I'm in the right hands or not. Because mistakes everyone can make. And in the family, it's allowed to make mistake, and then people come up slowly and gradually. For me, it's important that it's like a ship going from Europe to America. We just start the engine, we know where the aim is, and captain plots a course that this is the course, and the engine stops only when we reach there, not in between. So this company has always been like this, I think, before I joined, or whatever I have ever heard of about this company. And every meeting with Mr. Jha was a guiding. It was like he's just taking to the right course every time, and thus the way in a simple manner which he speaks, or even a small meeting with Captain Aponte. So I think the leadership has been great about this company, and we will definitely evolve ourselves. Our procedures are getting refined, and whatever is written is in this small card here. I think it summarizes that it's a ship and the engine is continuously running. We are going from point A to point B and without stopping. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I will just remember one incident when Mr. Jha visited one of my ship, and after the inspection, he said, "Hope to see you again," and that's I'm here again. And because the other part is evolution. Evolution is the same. I was a 5th engineer, now I'm the technical superintendent. This is how evolution took place. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, I thought it was easier when I was sitting there. Now, when I see everybody here, words are not coming out. Anyway, I joined MSc in 2016. I had a very short interview with Mr. Ravi Amarnath, and my friend Mr. Saroji was here already. So he told me once that he was traveling with Mr. Jha and Madam, and then he told that I have a friend who is applied for MSc for a superintendent, and can you just talk to him and see if he really fits the bill here? Mr. Ravi Amanath, we spoke, and then next minute I know I'm here. The first time when I came here, I met Miss Madam, and then she was like, "You are here, you're welcome here, and you're like a family to us." The very first minute, yeah. So that made me like feel welcome, yeah. You understand? So from the minute till now, I recently had a kid. He's now 2 months old. So from that minute till now, it has been like in a family, yeah. We have been in a family. We call her, more than madam, we call her Didi. Yeah, so it's that elder sister feeling I have. So I feel very fortunate to be here. I feel very blessed to be in a part of this company. I'm sure I have made many mistakes. Yeah, I have made many small decisions which has not gone in the right way. But it's a learning process, and I will evolve. And that much space is been given to me. Thank you very much, and thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Surely this is a proud moment for all of us. I have joined MSc in 2005 as a chief officer. And I met Mr. Jha when he came. He was a technical manager on the ship. He just came to inspect the vessel. I have seen his passion at that time, and I have seen he has the still same passion. We all are really lucky, and we can say that we have Mr. Jha and Mrs. Jha, the way they have guided us, the way they have keep this family together, and the values which have been given to us since then, and basically we are following all those values, and which are helping us, which are taking us, to the success. And as other colleagues have said rightly today, and other competitors are, basically looking to us how we are leading to this success, what we are doing that they are not doing. So I would say that these family values and the work culture, what we have in the company, and the seniors, how they support you when we have the difficult time, how as a team member we work over here. We have some incidents where in the night time also we went to the office, we sit together, we sit with Mr. Jha, and we have come out with those difficulties. So this kind of working atmosphere and the family culture and the values what we have over here, so I don't think this is anywhere else, and we will continue follow this, these family values and the culture and what is our vision and mission. And this is what we have been telling when we go on ship, so we explain them also, and that's the why we have the reason that we have so much retention, 98%. No other company in the world has such retention. All right, thank you.
Good morning to everyone. I must say that I participated in the workshop a few years back for these values, which honestly I didn't know what were these values for, because in the past for the previous companies I worked for, nothing was mentioned. So today I realize what we have achieved, and especially when the top management have included this our values in their 5 top values of the company. I will share with you something. When I had a problem with my health last year, and I had to travel to Germany for operation, I received a message from the director, Mr. Jha, Panicos, you are a good guy, and God will help you. So this made me feel lucky that I'm working in this company. Thank you.
Good afternoon. So I'd like to say most of us are expats here, and our families go back to India sometimes, and we are here working in the office. So one of the times somebody asked me, your family is not here? No, I said, no, that's not correct. I'm here. My family is here in the office. Every day I come running for 5 days a week at least. And so that's how I feel about it. And I had benefited extremely well in MSc. And I remember the day I was walking in my apartment complex in India when I got a call from Mr. Prabhat, of course. I said, do you work till this amount of time in the office? Because in Hong Kong, it must be around 8:30 or 9 o'clock. He said, yeah, this is the normal thing we do. It's not a big deal. And I think from then onwards, nothing has been a challenge to me. And I had the fantastic opportunities of taking over vast number of vessels, which is what I wanted to do all my life, and to contribute in advice to the owner's efforts to grow bigger. This is what I liked all the time. And thank you very much. That's it.
I've been with MSc for roughly 10 years now. I remember clearly the day when Mr. Jha and Mr. Petrianis came to our offices. There was a lot of uncertainty in the office at that time. But after speaking to Mr. Jha, he definitely portrayed that MSc would be a very good company with equal opportunity. They would care for their employees. And over the past 10 years, I have definitely seen MSc grow from 30 to 40 vessels to hit 200 now. And I'm very glad that I made the decision to come with MSc.
Good afternoon, everybody. Already afternoon. I remember 4 years ago, almost in October, during first Thursday meeting for me, Mr. Jha introduced me to everybody. But I want to share my career here, my experience, how MSc cares for people. I joined MSc actually 1 year ago, 2013. At that time, here was Kurema. Who knows what it is? It's like this, like me. Yes. When banks, the government decided to cut from, I think, 2 banks at least, yes, people who has a lot of money. And that time, it was very big unemployment started. MSc, opposite, hired the people. I came, my company was stop existing. I came, start searching the job. I didn't have experience in container vessels. My career was bulk carriers, everything. So MSc, sure, to come to safety superintendent not knowing experience in container vessel is maybe a little ridiculous. They offered me the job. I was captain before, I was working ashore after. Sure, as chief officer, I need to have some training. I joined the vessel, in agreement from Odessa Crewing that I will make some experience and after I will replace chief officer. Captain decided different. And I joined as second officer. Captain decided different. He said, you are not ready. Okay, you are not ready. I promised I work as second officer half year. Then I went, and then MSc offered me technical superintendent. So it's not that only care of the people, it's over equal opportunity, because this is sinusoid, and so I don't want to go back. When you go, anyway, I was working in another company. Now, you join any vessel, this is worldwide net. Really, everybody treat you as family member, irrespective from which office you are. So this is amazing here. Whatever I ask from my direct managers or HR, whatever, all treat me as the honor for them. So this is also amazing. So this is what feel me no sense to go home from the office. This is exaggerated. And what I want to say to our ships, we should convey not to feel so much family, not to start writing stevedore damage report if they say anyway we are family. So that they must follow. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. I also like to say a few words with MSc. First of all, I tell you, when I come in, this is a beautiful island in the Cyprus. I also, mostly all these people sail before. I'm not selected where I will be working, which is the company. Also, my experience with some another management also selected to me and take from the vessel and bring in the Cyprus in the management, in the ship management. But only one point I tell you. When I come in through the Macedonias, I am see only one building. I don't know why. Was MSc building. In my mind inside, in the seat, again, I don't know why. I like work is with MSc. Before I don't know about MSc any details. When my life is coming and I'm start this searching another the company, because my previous the company in the stop and the working in the Cyprus, I'm coming in this MSc. First my selection was MSc. I sent many my CV in other company. When I come in MSc, my first step in the office, my first minutes in office inside, I start feel this is my place, this is my family. Already on reception, I feel how the girls is speaking with me. This is most important. In the next one, I have meeting with Mr. Ravi, my also first meeting. Visit is not much time. We are just only spent maybe 15, 20 minutes. I feel in front of me really is a professional, really is a technical manager. I feel this because also I sailed not is 1-2 years. Before work in the office already, my experience was even chief engineer already 10 years. I was in many situations and many experience in the sail. Until this moment, I am still feel the same. My selection was right. I am really happy with work with everybody in our office. Also, during this is my traveling is the worldwide, many shipyards, many agency. I don't remember any case where I cannot find any support in our MSc office. Everywhere, people feel that is we one family. Everywhere. Thank you very much, Mr. Jha and Mr. Ravi, and they give me opportunity in the working with everybody is there. And every day, everybody remember, any case, any happened, you can find support from all our colleagues whom we sit together every day. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I came again because I want to say something about passion and continuous evolution. As a technical management and technical person, we have every week meeting with Mr. Jha, and when we go with the fleet seats and fleet issues or ships issues, he is giving a solution immediately, and he is giving new innovative ideas. We are taking challenges, and hundreds of ideas we do every moments with different ships for different problems. Maybe 5 fail, but still we have 95 success. So our result is 95%. That's why we as a MSc is growing so fast, and this passion and this continuous evolution for each and every problem and each or everything which is provided with the solutions immediately. This passion drive us till this time, and it is great for us that working with MSc. Thank you very much.
Good day. We're almost into lunch break. I'm just going to speak from the heart. I didn't plan any words. I was just sitting there thinking that we have to stand up. Even for those of you who don't feel the confidence to say something here, this is a really wow moment. We have to be very, very proud of this, of us, of our achievements. Where we are right now is amazing, all of us together. We really are a family. I mean, my own personal story on this is that almost 8 years ago now, Mrs. Nita walked into the personnel department and she said, I have an opportunity for you. Are you up to it? Wow, okay, yeah, let's take it on. And I went upstairs to be Mr. Jha's executive secretary. That's quite an overwhelming feeling, but he was so supportive. He let me settle in at my own pace and find my way. And really, I get to see most of you on a daily basis. And I know the feeling when you come on the 3rd floor, but we're in a very lucky place. We have to be very grateful for where we are, what we experience with each other every day, the support that we have from our management. I don't think it exists anywhere else. And I'm telling you this under the most stressful times and under the most peaceful times. We should be forever grateful. I'm not overdoing this, really. This is coming from the heart. And I want to tell the new people, because I know there's a lot of new people that we will slowly get to learn, that you cannot fail here. You cannot fail. Because if you take the word fail and you break it down, it's the first attempt in learning. So there is no failure. We're just all going to keep growing together. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm one of the new members of this great family, and I would like to share my own personal experience. I've tried a lot of different areas which I wanted to develop, and I've heard a lot of answers going to interviews like, I'm sorry, but you're overqualified, or I'm sorry, but you're a mother, so there will be many emergencies. Finally, I ended up to another company where no one would train me, no one would explain what I should do, and later on, I realized the reason. After a lot of hard work, I became a manager to that company. And no one knew my name. I was just the manager. And that's why no one would train me, no one would explain what I should do, because someone else who would be qualified enough would become the manager, and I would not be there anymore. So after facing all this, it was very hard for me to try and shift my career. So at my first interview, I was so nervous that one of the first things I said to Mrs. Nita was, I'm a mother of 3. So if that would be a problem, I would just finish and go home. And the response was that it's not a problem. That's something to be happy about. That's something to be proud about. So everything that I faced in all my previous jobs as negative and disadvantages, here came to be advantages. Everyone was supportive, everyone was training me, everyone was helping me, keep explaining everything to me, up to the last detail. And that is why MSc is growing so fast, because those values are not only in writing. They act on them, they believe on them, and they influence everyone in the company, and they embrace them. That's my personal experience, and thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. You can't hear me? Hi, good afternoon. I joined MSc in 2005 as a chief officer, and that time it was Hong Kong. And 2013, when I came to MSc Cyprus as a master for briefing, and in the end, the last Friday, I think so, the last meeting was with Mr. Jha. And I went in his cabin, sitting, and he has a blackboard in which he had written about on the ship, you have a chief officer, you have master, you have chief engineer, and you have second engineer. So you're all management level officers, and the person coming from the vessel, from the office, is also a management level officer. So how come he can find this thing? That is the first time I thought, 2013, that even I should apply for a show job. Before that, I was happy sailing as master. And now, till now, till now, 2018 also, when I go on ship, I tell people this example, because I was motivated by that, because that's blackboard, and then there was nothing on the table, nothing. We were 3 chief engineers, and I was the only master. So what this value, care for people, which says that, we believe that each person brings unique value. We develop authentic relationship. I'm nervous, actually. Build in ethics, respect, and team spirit. So what we are saying, what we are writing, we are actually following it. And I feel it that way. So I would like to say thank you, and thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Morning. I didn't plan to say anything, to be honest. Just Ms. Nida asked me to say some last words. I am here for almost 3 years, and what I want to share with you and say is that 3 years ago when I joined the company, relatives and friends were asking me about my feelings, my time in MSc, and I was so enthusiastic, and some of them told me, this is how it looks like everywhere. I'm in the happy position to say that 3 years later, I can say that over and over again, thanks to Mr. Prabhat, Mr. Jha, my manager, my colleagues, I feel to be part of this family. My father told me that if you wake up one morning to go to work and you say that I don't want to go, I want to stay home, it's time to seek for another job. Thanks God, I still wake up just before the bell goes on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. I must say I was overwhelmed. We are moving, but also very proud that, it is not the words that we are discussing. It is about how the people are behaving in their daily life, in the work, outside the work, and this is really to be proud of. So give a big round of applause for all of you. Thank you. There's one thing, I'm just building on, we care for people. We are here probably 180, 90 people here. But we also have a big family of 8,000 people which is sailing on board, which are working on our ships, the cargo ships and the cruise ships. And overall, we have about 14,000 people in the employment. And our performance is not in this office. So all of us, what we are doing in this office has to support a better performance on the ship. Because this is where is our real performance, because we are in business of carrying the cargo, and on the passenger ship carrying the customers. So this is experience we want to give. So all of us are indirectly working to make our ship staff do a better job than they would do alone. And this is where we have a lot of real example, I mean, we have improved the performance of the fleet thanks to the great team we have. We have a 98% retention in the crewing market. We had yesterday one of our competition, quite a high-up guy, and he was simply amazed. He says, how you do it? I says, no, we don't do it. It happens by what we do. And this is exactly what is the value is all about. This is what makes the big difference, actually. And every day, the crewing team knows that every day we have an urgency. We are so particular about our budgets, the travel cost. We don't want to change crew in this port because we need visa cost and everything else. But when it comes to an emergency, somebody says that, my wife is undergoing an operation, or my father is in coma, or my brother met an accident. We simply do not care about the budget. The primary goal is to get him home so that he is with the family. So when we care about the family, it is not about the words, but also about, sometimes you'll not believe that the cost can be even 4 times high, 5 times high. There have been cases we have diverted the ship and we have airlifted the people without consideration of the cost. Because of this value, we care for the people. And this is the message not from me, it is from Mr. Ponte himself. He said, Mr. Jha, you take care of the people, they will give you the best. And of course, we sometimes feel that we spend 10,000 extra, 20,000 extra. But there are times that these people deliver us much, much more. So what we spend today in caring the people is making company grow. I can give you one example. Last year we had a very unfortunate incident on one of the ship that a young cadet slipped in the middle of the night and he lost his life. And it is, for me, anything happens with the crew on board, it is very disturbing. And I happened to be in Geneva a week after, and I had reported the incident to Mr. Ponte, Mr. Diego Ponte. They said, Mr. Jha, do what you have to do to prevent this incident from the future. And we had already discussed with the idea in the Thursday meetings and everything. We said that we are going to install the safety loop on all the vertical access on the ship. Till today, from last year, we have spent over $3 million. And I was told, you do not consider about the cost if we can prevent a similar incident again. So this is what you want to convey to you. This is a message directly from our founder, that in order to improve the safety, we have to spend million. There is no second consideration. But of course, where we have to follow our budgets and everything, we will follow. So there cannot be a better example how the company cares for the people. And this is exactly we have to do in our daily life. So thank you very much again.
Thank you very much. It was wonderful hearing from you. And now is the time for us to enjoy this wow moment with our value video, which we just now received from our head office, Geneva. So here is our IT support taking a lot care of us. And here we go.
I was a sea captain, and my dream has always been to become a ship owner. So I decided to start my own business by buying a first little small ship. We would carry all kind of cargo. Whatever cargo was available and well paying, we would take that cargo. In the 80s, the world started to progress very quickly. And as a result of that, the volume of cargo started to grow dramatically. Same story happened into the cruise division. Cruises started with the purchase of the Aquila Lauro.
You need to do the right thing in the right moment. And we happened to enter in this field at the right time and to have the right vision to reach in a very brief time with a double-digit growth year on year.
And I think that we are starting to have the right dimension to be in this business and to offer our client a real good product.
Shipping never stops. You gotta have passion. You gotta have a drive.
what is important is to make no mistakes. So we are in constant touch with our people everywhere, whether it is in China, in India, in the US, so that we know how the economy is doing, how the politics is doing, and this helps us to take our decision. The people in our company are in the heart of the companies. We consider our staff in the same way we consider our family.
We have a very strong and core values which have been transmitted, let's say, from my parents and also to the second generation.
We grew here. I think we grew more in the office even as a youngster than outside the office. So this for us is our family.
Every day we build something. Every day we make investments, billions of dollars.
It is, at the end of the day, a very diversified group. We have a huge network of agencies. We have as well our short sea and RoPax. So you can evolve in the cruise, you can evolve in the liner business, you can switch from the liner business, go into logistic, you can go into the terminal business. So we give the possibility of people not only to evolve vertically, but also horizontally into the group.
We are certainly one of the best companies in the industry, and we can really give to the people the best knowledge that they could ever have in this industry.
We give equal opportunities to anyone who enters the company. We care for them. We have passion in whatever we do. We do it with our heart, and I think this makes what MSC is today, a family company. If you're willing to give your heart to MSC, then your career will follow, and the sky is the limit.
I give you the example in Brazil, where we had people who started as a clerk and as ship attendants, and then became managing directors.
Cruise is really a good example of really the training and what we have put into the cruise business that made it what it is today. An excellent product recognized by the full industry.
In our business, we have to be the smartest. Every single employee at any kind, at every level, has to be the best, from the cleaner to the captain.
And it is a mission. We have a responsibility over 70,000 families, and soon with the cruises more than 100,000.
I think that in our company we never changed the spirit and the same strong values. My children want to run the company in the same way.
I strongly hope that my son Oscar and all the young generation who already speak with great passion about shipping will also choose the same path as myself and my sister Alexa, in order to continue for many more generations to come.
So it's only that together we can succeed and we can continue this company.
We need to have the best people of the world. So we invested, and our people have invested with us in improving their skill. And this has to continue, and this is the key for our success.
What is important with the Ponte family is that they're really involved in the company. They are working hard, not only Mr. Aponte, but also the children. And when you see all the family working, you want to follow them and work with them.
We got the same culture, we work together for a long time, we grow together.
They assigned me an important project. I never imagined that they could assign me as a new employee, so I was a starter.
When I remember the way it was and look at the way it is today, there can't be anything bigger than that. It means that we are really limitless.
So we'll just tell to the young people, just to start, and you will see, and you will never get bored.
And one day you realize that 40 years has passed.
The blood that we have inside is MSC.
An energy that is so strong, is so special that nobody knows exactly how it goes, but we go up to the end with a big success.
Working together as a team.
My son will continue with MSC.
I come to the office each morning because this is my home.
Has been for a quarter of a century, my God.
So it's why I'm here after almost 30 years.
We fight, we make up, we're family.
have passion.
We are in continuous evolution.
We believe in equal opportunities.
We care for people.
We are a family company with a family spirit.
We have passion. We have passion. We are in continuous evolution.